Oh, you gotta love it. You always gotta get our start going. Welcome, guys. It is now day 17 of the Whole Life Fitness Manifesto. We're on our 28-day journey, which is called a phase in our program, because it's always ongoing, right? Our life is such that it's always moving forward. But we make micro investments every day. 2% of every 24 hours, which is 30 minutes a day we invest in our body, our minds, our spirits. We do that really simply. 15 minutes of movement, 5 minutes of mindful meditation, 10 minutes of personal development. Boom. That's 2% of your 24 hours. It's the minimum you should be prepared to make a non-negotiable in your life. All right, you guys matter. We only got one life. So why aren't we in the process of always doing something every day to move us forward in those life goals that we have for ourselves? You know, even if it's just small little incremental movements forward, it doesn't matter. It's still a movement forward. So with that, every morning, myself and my wife, we broadcast live from wherever we may be in the world, and we share a workout, we share some mindfulness, share some personal development prompts, and it accompanies the daily email that we send out to those that are subscribed to the program. It's free. You go to join.WLFM.com, put in your email, your name, and boom! You have access to a private community. You get the daily prompts, the emails, all the tools, the resources, and really, there's no more excuses, right? You can go from just thinking about it, or shoulda, woulda, coulda, to actually doing something and taking action every day. So for those that have committed, congratulations. Those that are on the fence, give it a go. All right, what do you have to lose? Nothing. It's a rhetorical question. I wasn't looking for an answer. I'm going to flip it around because I have the whiteboard, and I'm going to show you what's on the day, what's on our list of things to do with our 30 minutes today. All right. Okay. Here it is. We're going to do a 15-minute Amrap, which typically means as many rounds or as many reps as possible. In this situation, it's as many reps. We're going to spend 1 minute, 60 seconds doing Sumo Squats. We're then going to follow that up with 60 seconds of push-ups, followed by 60 seconds of either hollow rocks. So if you know how to do hollow rocks, I'll show you those in a sec. You're going to try to do those. You may find that you fail fairly quickly on those. Like myself, I find it challenging to go beyond 20 seconds. And whatever time you have remaining, go to either a crunch or a sit-up. You'll notice that we say repeat 5 times. So that's 1 3-minute round, and we cycle through that 5 times to make 15 minutes. Then we're going to do 5 minutes of mindful meditation, where we're just going to still the mind, quiet ourselves, focus on our breathing, be present in the moment, and try to just appreciate where we're at. Okay? And then I'll share some personal development prompts for you at the end. Boom! Simple enough, right? Now, when I say simple, that doesn't mean easy. It still requires a commitment on your part. It still requires you actually doing something. So please notice I've got a towel behind me on top of a yoga mat, because I know I'm going to get sweaty on this one. Chrissy didn't want me to sweat all over a yoga mat. So I've got a towel over it. But you'll notice that all the workouts that we share, that's all the space you need. So if you've got that room in front of your TV, maybe you've got it in your hallway, just throw down a towel and you can participate and do this along with us, okay? So think about it this way. Our tribe, our community of people that are doing the program, well over 2,500 of us, championing this commitment of 30 minutes a day. We may be working out on our own in our living rooms or in our homes or at the gym or at the office, but we're never really alone. That's why we have this community, to keep us accountable, keep us engaged, keep us moving forward. So with that, I'm going to show you the movements today. First one being the Sumo Squat. Now, the Sumo Squat's pretty straightforward. You'll notice in the program we do a lot of squatting. Why? Because squatting is something that you do every day, a couple times a day. I know you do. And the day you can't get up and down from a seated position is the day your quality of life takes a turn, right? How do you get up and down every day? Well, I know you sit down to do something every day, maybe sitting at a computer or maybe doing something else. That's a functional movement, right? It's practical, it's real life. So we like to do squats in our programming. But the Sumo Squat's a little bit different. We're going to go double wide. So think about going twice as wide as your normal squat, which is usually feet underneath the hips or under the shoulders. We're going to put our toes out slightly. All right, we want to ensure our knees track out and over the toes. We'll initiate that squat by lowering our hips down, keeping a proud, engaged core, proud chest, engaged core, and throw the hands out just to balance. Bring yourself down to a right angle. You know, if you can go a little bit deeper, go a little bit deeper. Then we're going to come up, bringing the hips through at the top. Profile view. Okay. Good. Hips come through at the top, full range of motion. That is a sumo squat, all right? We're gonna do 60 seconds of this. Then we'll do 60 seconds of push-ups. Pretty straightforward. Want to see your hands flat on the ground. Try to position them under your shoulders, all right? Nice tight core, engaged core. We're now going to make sure our balls and feet are firmly planted. I like to keep it about hip width apart from my feet distance. We're going to initiate lowering our chest to the ground by bringing our elbows inside our rib cage, chest to deck. Press through the floor as we extend straight up. If you find that challenging, or to maintain 60 seconds of that movement, it is challenging for anybody. We're going to drop to the knees so we can maintain movement for 60 seconds. And from our knees, we're going to do the same range of motion. Down and up, okay? Furthermore, if you find that really difficult to even maintain 60 seconds of movement from the knees, you can do it up against a wall or you can do it from a chair, okay? Because again, we start to support more of our own body weight by how we position ourselves either against a counter or on the wall or a chair, all right? Beauty. There's a video I include in the daily email that will give you that exercise again if you need more help with it. Following that up, we do 60 seconds of hollow rocks. I really like hollow rocks. It's a challenging movement. It's great if you do any gymnastic type stuff. Feet flat on the ground, arms flat on the ground, extended over our head. We're going to initiate by bringing our legs straight up off the ground, and then initiate by bringing our shoulder blades off, creating this concave, sort of a hollow position with our upper body. We're then going to initiate a bit of a rocking motion, maintaining a tight, engaged core throughout, and we're rocking. You're going to feel really tight in here, really tight. This one's awesome for the abs, guys, great for the core. And it's also very challenging to maintain 60 seconds. I cannot do that yet. I'm working towards it. So as soon as we find that our form starts to break or we just can't maintain it anymore, that's when you're going to stop. And rather than stop and not moving at all, we'll move to a crunch. I like to put feet flat on the ground, bring my heels close to my butt, make sure the small of the back is pressed into the floor, shoulder blades back, head in a neutral position. I like to put my hands either at my temple or I like to put my hands on my thigh. We're then going to extend, crunching our abdomen, really engaging the core, exhaling as we move up, bringing the hands just above the knee. And I never fully release the tension on my midsection on the full decline, okay? So I never actually go fully back to a full relaxed position. I maintain some tension in the core as I move through this motion. It's not a super fast movement, but it's not a super slow movement either. You want to have nice control and really focus on keeping this core engaged. All right, that makes 3 minutes. And we're going to repeat that 5 times. 5 times. Ryan just told me, Stanley Cup is on, D. Well, I'm not a very good Canadian, am I? Fortunately, a lot of those that are watching this, because it's our day 17 morning, but it's the evening for most of you for day 16 if you're in the other part of the world. And it's all good. I know a ton of the tribe watch this on replay the day after. So, hey, if you're watching the Stanley Cup, go, go, go. I don't even know who's in the Stanley Cup. That is how bad I am when it comes to hockey. I don't pay attention. But for those that are watching it, enjoy the game. And hey, Andy, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. All right, so that is it. I'm going to get the timer set up, and today we're doing something a little bit different. With the timer is actually a workout timer where it will count us off at every minute. I'm just going to make sure it's loud enough. And Christy, all right, she's just there at my computer, and I've got it hooked up to our wireless. Okay, Christy, just hit play. Oh, wait. Try again.
2, 1.
Oh. Restart. Restart the first set. Okay, guys, we're starting. All right, Sumo Squats. 30 seconds left. Ooh, these are spicy. Hits through the top. Really flex the glutes on the way up. You feel a lot in the hip flexors as well. Tight core.
1 minute gone.
Okay, push-ups now. Good work, guys.
2 minutes gone.
Whoa. All right, hollow rocks.
Gone.
All right, round 2, back to sumo squats. Guys.
Minutes gone.
All right, switch it up. Push up.
Minutes gone.
There we go. Round 3, guys. Sumo squats again.
Minutes gone.
Go from the halfway point. Push-ups.
Minutes to go.
Whew. Past halfway. More rounds. Round 4. Back to Sumo Squats again. Last 5, guys. Push-ups.
To go. Minutes to go.
Last round. Sumo squats right away.
Minutes to go.
Last 2 minutes. Push-ups again. Don't leave anything on the table.
To go.
Last minute. Last minute. Woo.
Workout complete. Great job.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Good work. Shut up, tribe. Hey, Stefan. How you doing, my man?
Great job.
See you guys. Hey, Kathy. Jane, hello. Hello, Jody. Nice seeing all of you. Thanks for popping in. So that is 15 minutes. It's hard to believe it. 1% of your 24 hours. 15 minutes. That's all it is. Can be used very effectively when it comes to exercise and moving your body with purpose, as I like to say. But sometimes it's just a matter of understanding what is intensity to you. It's a really subjective term. We hear a lot of it today. You know, you hear people mention HIIT training, high intensity interval training. That's great. We understand what intervals are. We understand training. The high intensity piece, though, very, very subjective, right? For those that are watching the Stanley Cup, you got some athletes on the ice. They're on there for a shift change. They're working hard. And they work at a high intensity that's relative to them at that level. For us that are training for life and everything in between, obviously we can reach our own subjective level of intensity differently. But you have to learn how to get comfortable with feeling a bit uncomfortable. You feel a bit winded, the muscles fatigue, feel a little bit of a burning sensation, right? As lactic acid builds up. It's just part of the process of burning energy, you know? And it's perfectly natural. We all feel that. But it's learning that it's not necessarily a negative. And in some cases, we're so deconditioned or in a state of unhealth, we forget what it's like to really push through those boundaries because we haven't done it for so long. So hopefully those that are entering into week 3 right now, you've already started to experience that, where all of a sudden, you know, you remember a couple days after squats, we have something that's called DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. Usually it's a little bit tight the day after, but 2 days later is when you really start to see some funny things happen. And but you'll have noticed as we progress through this system, 15 minutes a day, being consistent, hitting the muscle groups a couple times a week, that you're starting to react, right? Your muscles are adapting. And you're developing some new skills as well as new abilities. And your body is adapting and improving. And it's only going to continue to get better, but you have to continue the course and stay committed to that daily investment of 30 minutes. So with that, we're going to segue into our 5 minutes of mindful meditation. My mat's already set up for me. I'm going to go back, sit down in a seated position, and get nice and comfy, guys. I am sweating profusely right now. I am, tarps off. Oh my gosh, this is like 10 pounds. Okay, so get yourself comfy. I like to do it in a kneeling position, back on my shins, because I get a bit of a stretch in my quads, as well as I work on my ankle flexibility. And I really like this position. It's somewhere where I've been working. Christy, start our 5-minute timer, please.
Do you want me to hang up your shirt?
Hang up my shirt? Yes, please. It's yucky. Watch it. Really focus on breathing through the nose, in and out. topic. Hey, Christina. How you doing? Hello. I always feel great after my mindfulness. A little bit of meditation. And, you know, I still have people reaching out. And this is what inspired, actually, the Day 17 email, which you guys will be receiving shortly. If you guys are new to it and aren't getting the emails, go to join WLFM. The link is also in the copy below this video. Be sure to opt in so you can get a copy of it. But I share 5 ways of working mindfulness into every day. And there's different ways of doing mindful meditation, guys. I love walking meditation. Go to YouTube, type in walking meditation, and you can find all sorts of ones that can guide you. You just literally plug it in, stick it in your pocket, go for your favorite walk, and have someone guide you through a walking meditation. If you're someone like me that finds it difficult to sit in one place for a long period of time, it might be a better suit for you. You know, it might help you with just grounding yourself, centering yourself long enough that you can just focus on the present moment. Focus on your breathing. Clear the mind of all those stresses, all those external pressures that are around us. Because you know what? When you open your eyes again, they're still there. They don't go away. But what you can control is what's going on in the head, right? What's going on between those ears and how you interpret what's going on around us. So I'm going to leave you with one thing today, because most of you are going to be watching this Wednesday morning. So let's have a little Wednesday wisdom moment. I'm going to ask you a question. Do you know the difference between wisdom and knowledge? Wisdom and knowledge. Think about it for a sec. Well, let me give you an example. Wisdom, all right, and knowledge can be compared this way. A tomato is a fruit. That's common knowledge. But wisdom is knowing not to put tomatoes in a fruit salad. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wisdom's often gained through personal experience. But what's really cool is you can also learn through collective experience. Being part of a community, a tribe of people that are of like mind, experiencing lots of different things all at the same time, but then sharing those experiences with one another so we can all learn collectively and improve on our collective knowledge. So with that, ask yourself, are you part of a community or a tribe that you can collectively learn from and grow? Because if you're not, I want you to go find one. Or join our tribe. Okay? Cool. That's that. I will talk to you guys later. See you tomorrow. Have a great evening if you are in that part of the world. And if you're just getting your day started like we are, well, hey, make it awesome. Bye, guys. Talk to you soon.